Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back again on my podcast channel, Eminent Television. I have seen a lot of reaction from various leaders, from various political analysis based on what Rigathi Gachagua said yesterday on Team Linda Wananchi when he warned them that don't go in Olkalau.
We don't want confusion in Olkalau. The campaign has gone on for 3 months. KANGATA has never been Olkalau. He does not understand Olkalau. He doesn't understand the issues. He doesn't understand the narrative. He cannot come and bring Leader Wananchi there to campaign the last day without knowing what the issues are and how the campaign is being done. That campaign has been going on for 2 months, led by Senator John Medho and others. You have not even talked to John Medho. How do you say you are coming to campaign for a candidate? You don't even know him. You have never seen him. You don't know the area. You don't know what is happening. For DCP, we have a local campaign. Even the principals of the United Alternative Government have requested them to let the people of Olkalau do their own campaign. It's a local campaign with the local issues, and we would like it to remain that way. That is what I have told Senator of Muranga to tell KANGATA. As he let Olkalau, it's not necessary. Let him leave the people of Olkalau to do their own campaign and deal with their issues the way they know how. I am on standby myself. I have not been to Olkalau because it's not necessary. The campaign is going on very well. But if the team leader, Senator John Medho, requests my presence in Olkalau, I'll be available. That request has not come, and I'm happy with what is going on.
And it's to vote for my candidate. Maybe if you go to vote for UDA candidate, some of you have decided to use it. Wengine wanaipiga nayo Rigathi Gachagua vibaya sana. And most of these people who are doing this are Ruto's allies, Ruto's supporters. Guys, before tungejiuliza mbona Rigathi Gachagua alikataa that hawa watu wasikuje, and he was very specific. Let us listen to this one. Vizuri kabisa.
I want to assure the chairman of IEBC that the national security organs, led by the Inspector General of Police, is aware about criminals like Rigathi Gachagua who are planning violence in Olkalau. But I also want to inform the chairman of IEBC that he has nothing to fear, because we have put in place proper security mechanism to combat all those criminals and goons that Gachagua was planning. And I am glad, because when he realized that his plans have been exposed, he has come out publicly today and lifted his hands to the air and said he will not organize violence again. I want to ask Mr. Gachagua that now that you have said you will not organize violence, please behave the way you have professed yourself. Behave, because it is for your own safety and for your own good to behave, because the consequences for yourself and those who are planning violence is very dire. And I'm glad you listened to the voice and the things.
Give us a break. The following state officers and government officials have openly been involved in electoral campaigns and malpractice in Olkalau, among others. The Honorable Alice Wahome, Cabinet Secretary for Lands, Public Works and Housing and Urban Development. William Kabogo, Cabinet Secretary for Information, Communications and Digital Economy. Davis Churchill, Cabinet Secretary for Roads and Transport. Rebecca Miano has actually left her office. She has put up an office in Olkalau. She even tried to summon the ACK Church for a seminar on tourism to bribe them to campaign for the UDA candidate. And the ACK parish minister stood her off. She had called them for a seminar in Naivasha. I don't know what ACK church officials have to do with the tourism in Kenya. She has left her office. She is actually working from Olkalau. Nixon Coril, the Principal Secretary, State Department of Lands. Patrick Mariru, Principal Secretary, State Department for Defense. Alex Wachira, very notorious. He has even removed the transformers from Bere and taken them to Olkalau. The transformers he took to Bere during the Bere by-election, he has now removed them and taken them to Olkalau. Joseph Bogwa, the Principal Secretary for State Department for Roads. All roads in Nyandarua, in all the neighboring constituencies, have stalled. But in Olkalau, he is there launching roads. Mary Mudhoni, the Principal State Secretary for Public Health, she was having, with Aden Duale, a medical camp and demanding IDs before people are treated. I don't know what an identity card would inform when you are treating somebody. I thought they are supposed to take their blood pressure, their temperature, and their sugar levels. But instead of doing that, finding out.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I want to analyze the reason why Rigathi Gachagua alisema hizi maneno bila kuogopa. Kindly like, share, and subscribe on my YouTube channel. You know, if you like this video, you automatically support the work I'm doing on this podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, on the politics of the moment, on this particular analysis, I want to categorically say that regarding Gachagua, you will judge him on what he said. You will judge him, but you will come agree with the decision he made. Why am I saying this? First of all, you people, you are the one who are the loudest, most probably to the UDA allies supporters, KK supporters. When Rigathi Gachagua dropped Cleophas Malala for John Matthew to be an SG of DCP, some of you said that we've been saying that Rigathi Gachagua is a tribalist king. Now you can see ameacha kuchagua Cleophas Malala from Western, ameamua kuchukua mtu wao. You said that mulimtusi Rigathi Gachagua mkasema maneno zote, si ndio? After a while, story kaanza kutokea that Malala ni mole wa President Ruto pale DCP. Malala akakimbia media, akasema no, these are bloggers from KK government who want to destroy, who want to break them with Rigathi Gachagua, si ndio? Wengine pia wakaanza kusema hapana, Rigathi Gachagua bado ni tribalist. After hata hajakaa hata 3 months from that, juzi mliona Cleophas Malala amedump DCP and he is intending to go back to the government. In fact, on that media that alikuwa kwa interview, alisema kile ambacho ilifanya wakakosana na President Ruto, and the way from reading the body expression and his statement, he was simply saying that he is going back to President Ruto. And now people came to realize that Rigathi Gachagua ni mjanja na alishaonea Cleophas Malala 18. Alijua huyu ni mole wa President Ruto. That applies to this Irungu Kangata wa Barua, and he was specifically warning Irungu Kangata, not probably team leader Wananchi wote. The guy was strict to Irungu Kangata. He said very well that you don't know what has been going in Olkalau. You have never been there. Even in our campaign for the last 3 months, for the last 2 months, you have never been there. Now you want to come. Unajua, there is something he has noticed, because Irungu Kangata too alikuwa na President Ruto, but suddenly akatoka. And the main fact that Irungu Kangata has been saying about ditching UDA but haja come clear. And with the current tension in Olkalau, the president with UDA allies have tried all means to convince people of Olkalau to vote for them, na ikashindikana. The president is using a lot of resources in that region, na bado hakuna kitu inaendelea. Anawapea pesa wanakula, but the response is that we are not voting for your guy. The president has sensed a defeat in Olkalau, and therefore Rigathi Gachagua ashajua pesa imekataa kutumika huko, uongo imekataa kutumika huko. The president might use these people, he might have a good strategic plan. Ashaona these people are going in Olkalau, Linde Wananchi, they are going there. I want to use one of them, maybe a mall that I'm having in this ODM Linda Wananchi, aende pale haribu kila kitu. Rigiji sema mjinga. Nataka muone hii kitu. Number 3, people remember Kalonzo Musyoka sahi, he has been saying he want to be the president, but looking at him sahi amebaki peke yake, hana supporter, to be honest. At first people were talking on Kalonzo Musyoka to be the favorite presidential candidate, but of late mmesikia hiyo maneno yake imerudi chini. And Rigathi Gachagua alishapima akajua that the reason why maneno ya Kalonzo Musyoka imerudi chini, it is because of ODM Linda Wananchi. Kalonzo amebaki peke yake. All his supporters are now following Mimi ndio Sifuna and Babu Owino. If I'm lying, hii kitu ni kweli. All the followers, supporters wa Kalonzo Musyoka right now hauwezi wasikia, but wamejaza huko ODM Linda Wananchi, and that is what Rigathi Gachagua doesn't want. Wakienda huko Olkalau, yes, they will support, they will try to campaign for the guy, the DCP guy, but the supporters, they will grab a lot of supporters that of DCP, na hiyo ndio kitu Rigathi Gachagua hataki. What's your thought? Why do you think Rigathi Gachagua alikata akasema no? But I want to be honest. People are saying that alikata, that anaribu brand ya watu. No. Kitu alisema mukuje after hiyo by election. Hakukata ati wasikanyage Olkalau. Alisema tu mukuje after that by election. What's your thoughts? What advice can you give to this KANGATA? Do you think Rigathi Gachagua was right on saying this? Because me, I'm totally agreeing with him. For those people who are encountering on this channel for the first time, kindly like, share, and subscribe on my YouTube channel. Thank you.